Alright guys, welcome to Adam McKola TV. I'm Adam. So next up for Manchester United in the Premier League is Aitor Karanka's Middlesbrough. Aitor Karanka, who is friends with Jose Mourinho, so it'll be an interesting battle on the sidelines at Old Trafford. But it is another game that Manchester United should win to keep up this good streak of games that we have had since we lost against Fenerbahce in November. At the start of November, we haven't lost another game, including 8 wins, scoring 24 goals and conceding 7 in the process. So we've been a lot better since that defeat at Fenerbahce. Obviously, still a few draws in the league, which have been frustrating, but the football is getting better and the results are coming now. A lot more wins recently. You're looking at Sunderland, West Bromwich Albion, Crystal Palace, Tottenham Hotspur, which will keep the momentum going into this game. But it's a big game for Manchester United. Last time out, the festive fixtures, Boxing Day and all that, we didn't make up any ground on the teams above us. But obviously we got our 3 points and that's the main thing. If we keep winning our games, we will make that ground up sooner rather than later. But everybody above us are still winning their games. It's so frustrating when you see Stoke go 1-0 up at Anfield and then absolutely crumble. Some of their defending was shocking. Yes, Liverpool are playing well and they've got some great players in attack. I would say great. They're not great, but they've got some very, very good players in attack. And they will cause problems for anyone, but the defending there was so poor, and it makes that 1-1 draw at Old Trafford even more frustrating. So we need to keep picking up these points now. Middlesbrough will come to Old Trafford and it'll be a very well-organised side is what you see from Middlesbrough. They've got a few outlets as well that can cause some damage. Negredo scored 2 goals against Swansea. And he's going to be an aerial presence and an aerial threat for Manchester United to deal with. But this is yet again another game that we should be winning. Now, before I go into my team and the team that I want to see Manchester United play against Middlesbrough, I want to discuss Michael Carrick, because Michael Carrick has been key in Manchester United's revival. He's been one of those players that didn't start earlier on in the season, but since he's come in, has coincided with some of the better football for Manchester United. And will he start this game? Because he's started an awful lot of games recently. You think of him at his age. Yes, I know Zlatan is a similar age, and like Zlatan, he doesn't rely on his pace, but playing in that midfield area is going to be very, very difficult for him to play week in, week out, every single game. And with that away game against West Ham just 2 days later, so we play Saturday and then on the 2nd on the Monday against West Ham. Will he play both games? Can he play both games? I don't think he can. So would you rather rest him for this home game against Middlesbrough and have him available to play against his former club West Ham on the Monday? Or do you want him to play in this game? What are your thoughts on that? Obviously, we have to look ahead to the future and replacing Michael Carrick. But at the moment, he's fantastic for us. He provides us with that balance in midfield to allow Herrera and Pogba to do the business. Now, Herrera, some of his stats are incredible. He's got better stats in interceptions, tackling, etc. than N'Golo Kante, and he's played less minutes in the Premier League this season, which is incredible considering where he plays in the midfield. He's playing with Pogba, he's playing with Carrick, and he's been doing all of that as well. Herrera, Pogba, Carrick, fantastic balance in that trio, but we know Carrick can't play every game. So what do? We have to look to the future. Who can replace Michael Carrick? Now, I thought we had one in Schneiderlin that could maybe have replaced him at Old Trafford, but it looks like he's going to be leaving Manchester United. Daley Blind has been playing at left back, centre back. He's been doing very well there. But could he come in and replace Michael Carrick? Would it be Timothy Fosu-Mensah? And that would mean a complete change in style, because he's nothing like Michael Carrick. But he is a player that could sit there in front of the defence, destroy everything, and then pass the ball to the likes of Herrera and Pogba to do the damage. Or will we have to buy someone and bring somebody in? What are your thoughts on that? I'll go into my team now for the game against Middlesbrough. And the team I'd like to see play against Middlesbrough is as follows. David De Gea in goal, Valencia and Blind as our fullbacks, and then Rojo and Jones at centre-half. Now, last time out, I said Jones and Bailly should start. But it looks like with Bailly after the African Cup of Nations, that Jose will keep the centre-half partnership of Rojo and Jones, or Ro Jones, whatever you want to call them, together. And that's fair enough, because they've been playing very, very well and deserve to keep their spot in the team. Then in the midfield, I would rest Michael Carrick and go with Herrera and Pogba. with Mickey, Marshall and Mata in behind Zlatan Ibrahimovic at home. I think we could go with that team. It can always become a like 4-3-3 if you drop Herrera deeper and bring Pogba and Mata just in front of him. It can become a 4-3-3 similar to what we've been playing with Carrick. But obviously without Carrick in the side, it'd be very different. But I think that team could have enough in it to get the result against Middlesbrough and keep this run going, because that's what we need to do now. And with Man City against Liverpool this weekend, it's a chance for us to make up some points on teams above us. Middlesbrough, as I said earlier, come to Old Trafford with their main man, Alvaro Negredo, scoring goals. He scored 2 in a 3-0 victory for them against Swansea. They've won 2 of their last 4, but have lost 2 games against Liverpool at home, a resounding defeat, 3-0, and of course Southampton away as well at St Mary's. So they've got a hit and miss form, but they are a team that I think will comfortably stay in the Premier League. I like Karanka, and they've got some very good players in their side. You look at Ramirez, Negredo, they've got United old boy FABIO, Victor Valdez in goal. They've got a decent side there, and they can of course get better in the transfer window as well. And I think they will finish a reasonable mid-table, probably between 10th and 15th, and stay clear of that relegation battle. Coming to Old Trafford, Negredo's the one we'll have to watch out for the most. But I think if we can handle him, which I think Jones and Rojo can do, then we will be all right. But they've got, like I said, it's not going to be easy. And if we can get a first half lead and go into that second half looking to kill the game off, it'll be a lot more comfortable than if we're going in level, looking to, take the lead and then he gets nervy towards the end and all that. I don't want to see that happen. Henrikh Mkhitaryan, though, needs to start for Manchester United. He needs to start for Manchester United. We saw before his injury, absolutely incredible he was. He comes on against Sunderland, and that goal is up there with some of the best goals I've ever seen. It could be the best goal I've seen at Old Trafford. When you think of goals, great goals at Old Trafford, Cantona's lob against Sunderland, and you've got Rooney's volley against Newcastle, Rooney's volley against Manchester City, the overhead kick, he's got so many great goals I've seen down the years. Ronaldo's free kick against Portsmouth. Loads. But Mkhitaryan's back heel scorpion kick is definitely up there. It was an incredible moment. It was a moment that took the breath away of all inside Old Trafford. And it was great to see Jose Mourinho's reaction as well, because he's getting Manchester United playing some good football. He's not playing this negative coach that everybody expected him to be when he arrived at Old Trafford. He's allowing the players to play football as well. Obviously, there's a lot of discipline in his teams, and he's got to get it right from the back first. But he's allowing the players to play football. And when you see goals like that, you know what? Take that every day of the week. Guys, this has been the preview for Middlesbrough. I hope you enjoyed it and everything that we discussed. Get your comments in below. What do you think of the game coming up? Who do you want to start for Manchester United? Should we rest Michael Carrick? Who are the biggest threats from Middlesbrough? Are you fearing Aitor Karanka's side? And what do you think the score will be against Middlesbrough? I'm going for a 2-0 win to Manchester United. A comfortable 2-0 win, a professional 2-0 win, which on the basis of our recent form isn't that hard to predict, to be honest. But yeah, I'm going for that. Get yours in the comments below and make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. We are edging closer to 30,000 now. I'm going to set a target for the end of 2017. I'll let you know what that is in the near future. But yeah, do that. And of course, Friday, we've got the FIFA videos coming up. And tomorrow, Friday, I'm going to do a live stream in the evening. It's going to be my end of year review, and I'll do my player of the year and all that stuff. But it's going to be me testing out the live stream, so come along. I haven't got a time in mind yet. I need to figure out how to work it and all that. I'm a bit of a technophobe, but I will get there, so make sure you keep it locked to that. Hit the notifications button so you get the notification for when my uploads arrive. For now, I'm Adam McKola. I'm out of here.